Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you gotta start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I gotta make it.
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
No, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
All right. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, You're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And in the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Outside Carrington. Shot clock at 5. One. There's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
On offense, here's Sac. It's a 3-point game. Carrington, that's good.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Mills has it. Outside, MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Back to Lund. And he converts the layup.
Now, you thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Outside, MP. Here's Callahan. Soft touch off the glass and in. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you. Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that 3?
Outside, Lund. Carrington. Ooh, and there's the alley. Shot clock at 6. Stolen away by Gov. Past MP. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Lund, that's good.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
MP high post with Carrington on him. And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his 3-point shot at this point.
Lund, and Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
MP outside. There's the triple. The 3-pointer goes. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Pass to Gov. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
Here's Pagan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Outside, Lund. It's Carrington on the wing. 2 points as that one goes.
I love that pace. Pushing the action, Carrington not just hanging out on the perimeter.
MP outside. Pagan picks up the board. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And here's MP on the outside. Slides right through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
Outside, Lund. Martinez. Lund, defended now by Callahan. Lund, that's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
MP outside. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And finished off by Callahan.
Kaboom! Courtesy of Liam Callahan, a high-impact player, and he has shown some strength on that throwdown.
And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Deciding to change it up. And the attack from Zach call time here.
Timeout. Substitution for the attack from Zach. Ben Olsen.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Olsen. Returns it to Carrington. 5 to shoot. There's the rejection. Unhindered, going all the way. And he's off on that one.
2 minutes.
And it's Zach with the ball. Trailing by 10. Martinez gets the bucket.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Pass to Callahan. MP. The three-pointer is off the mark. Martinez outside. Here's Olsen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
Passes to MP. Offensive rebound. The tray drains the triple.
Maybe some miscommunication from the defense there. No one there to guard him.
Zach trailing here. Now here is Martinez. From outside the arc. MP grabs the miss. Now the High Flyers with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. On the wing, Mills. It's Callahan. MP outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Carrington for 3. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. And we've reached halftime in this one. The High Flyers lead this one, up by 12. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Martinez gets the bucket.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
MP outside. From up top. The three. Nails the three-pointer.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Here's Martinez. He has 6. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Lund. Goes up high post. Hauled in by high flyers. O'Neal with it. Martinez covering. And here's MP on the outside. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now Pagan, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Lund, and Lund slams it in.
He didn't do anything fancy there, but he didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting points on the board, and I don't mean style points either.
Hey, still, there was some style there. It was a pretty sweet one-hand flush.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's Martinez. Pagan with it. He's picked up by Mills.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. He saw his teammate with the pass to the basket, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it. Elevated and made the catch and the flush through.
And to choose the conservative finish with a nice, easy layup.
Pagan with it. On the wing, it's Martinez. Shoots over O'Neal. No good off front iron. MP outside. No good on the 3. A difficult situation for Sack. Outside, Lund. Carrington. Here's the 3. Drops it in from long range. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Hilton. Returns it to Martinez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with the 3. And again, Sack with the triple.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with a free ball.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
And the attack from Sack call time here. MP really making a difference out here.
Yeah, it's clear to me the purpose of this timeout is to lay down a firm strategy for defending the three-point shot.
From Sack, Ben Olsen, Drexel Carrington, Sean Mecca.
And so here it's Sack. It's an 18-point game. Carrington. Pass to Olsen. Sack with another miss.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
MP outside. Done. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And the ball out of play. Sack will have it.
Substitution for High Flyers. Omar.
To make a substitution.
Substitution for High Flyers.
And here's Lund. Here's Martinez. Pass to Lund. Carrington. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a huge shot right there.
They've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with those three-point shots, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Now MP. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. Sack trailing here. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession. Carrington outside. Back to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
In a crucial play, Austin Lund takes center stage. What a way to step it up. Now, can they finish the job?
Now Mills. From deep, it's MP. It's not going to fall for him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Martinez with the ball. Begon, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington outside. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
The High Fly is leading. MP outside. Shot to stop the drought. Hits the trifecta.
And these fans, who were so fired up only moments ago, are now stunned as the triple answered back at the other end.
And that shot changes the game, guys, extending their lead and giving them a little more cushion.
Now here's Lund. And it's Carrington missing the look.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that. It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. To the middle. Carrington, that's good.
Carrington putting the team on his back when they need him most, carrying the load on a must-score possession.
And that's an intentional foul.
Drexel Carrington. Second personal foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Drexel Carrington. Third personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers, MP. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. So it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
The drive by Carrington. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one to draw. Tough one to miss. No luck either that time. And a critical chance right here.
And if they want to win this game, they need it to go their way.
Outside Carrington. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on O'Neal.
At the line for the attack from Sack, Drexel Carrington. Shooting 1.
With look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And coach was calling for that foul. You can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
And right now, enemy number 1 is the clock.
They'll try to get a score as quick as possible, then foul to stop that clock.
From deep, it's Pagan. Nails it. And that shot brings it within 1.
Gigantic shot from Pagan. He's so poised and ready to deliver when his team needs him most.
And that's a foul called on Drexel Carrington. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up by 2. Timeout called by Sack. He'll talk things over.
They can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in this situation, Danny?
Well, hey, I don't think you set that decision in stone in this timeout. You see how things play out. What's the defense come out of? You've got to look for the best shot no matter what direction you go in.
Pagan, covered by Mills. And they go to the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between these two.
Maybe that could be it. That's about the only explanation that I've got. And even then, it's not a really good one.
Now here is Martinez. Over MP. Missed. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Ivory Williams. First personal foul. At the line for the high fly.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So it's the High Flyers taking a W in a close one.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that'll do it for this one. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP. Hey. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.